In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to collect UTM parameters inside SureForms when somebody submits a form via your website. So let's get started. So you are going to have to install two free plugins, which is SureForms and something called UTM Grabber. So let's start by installing UTM Grabber, as I already have SureForms installed. So we will go into plugins in the WordPress site, and you would search just for UTM. You would have handle UTM Grabber Tracker, click install. Once it's installed, you click activate. Now that it's activated, one thing you will have to do is go into your WordPress settings, and then where you see this UTM Grabber, go to UTM, and you need to select append UTM variables to all links automatically. As one thing that I've noticed is that if you don't add this, then it doesn't get stored in a cookie to later pass on. I think it's because handle UTM Grabber is not meant for SureForms, as it was meant for more like Gravity Forms or Fluent Forms, etc. So we save changes here, and that's all you have to do in the settings for handle UTM Grabber. Now we'll go to our SureForms, and then we go to our forms. In this case, I already have a main form installed. I would hit edit. And then in the back end, we are going to add a hidden field. So I'm going to hit add a block, browse all. See here, there's a hidden field. And then I'd like to just set it up as 25% because I want to collect everything within one line. You don't have to do this. It's just a preference of mine. So once you selected this hidden field, you can name this UTM and then source. And then you click on these three dots under the default value for this attribute. And you are going to select populate by get param. And then get input param, you are going to select UTM underscore source. And then you can just duplicate this. So you would hit duplicate. And now instead of source, you're going to say medium. And then you would just edit here, select medium. And then you would duplicate it again. Let's collect our campaign. You can select campaign. And then you keep repeating this to whatever UTM parameters you want to collect. If you have some custom parameters, you can do that there. So in this case, if I wanted to say content, I can also collect the content. And then say I'm advertising on Google, for example. We can also do GCLID. In this case, we would just change UTM content to GCLID. And then you can also do Facebook click ID. You can also do the Microsoft click ID, which in this case is just MSCLKID. And then you would just change that here. MSCLKID. And then the last one that I forgot from UTM contents is you want to add the term, which is the keyword. So if you're doing a Google Ads or Bing Ads, you can collect your keyword information as well. So in this case, UTM content, we change that to term. And then we save this. And then we just test it. So in this case, I'm just going to click instant form, copy my URL, go to a UTM builder. Google has a good one. It's free. You can always use it. You paste it there. You put your source, medium, name, term, content. You copy your link. You paste the link in the browser. In this case, I'm going to add GCLID just so that you can see that if you had a Google campaign running, it'll collect that data. I fill out my form. And then provide my fake number. And I request a quote. I go to my backend. I go to SureForms. I hit entries. And then you can see my entry collected all that data. So now collected my first name, last name, email, phone number, UTM source, my medium, campaign, content term, GCLID, and then Facebook click ID. I messed up here. I left GCLID and my Facebook click ID, but you wouldn't have seen this. But if you were collected Facebook click ID or your Microsoft click ID, that would have been collected in here as well. And that concludes this tutorial on how to track UTM parameters in hidden fields within SureForms. If there is another WordPress form plugin you would like me to walk through this same process through, leave it in the comments below. If not, consider subscribing as I make videos like these on a weekly basis. Until next time.